craftsmaster1, and I'm here with a new series. This is going to be a Let's Build series, and so you guys will be able to leave what you want me to build in the comments, but for this first episode, I'm going to decide. We are going to build a nice farm with all sorts of different things. So we're going to need a hoe. Oh. Wow, I can't even spell hoe. Any hoe will be good. A water bucket. Fences. A fence gate. Wheat. Seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Melon seeds. And then we're also going to need potatoes. And carrots. Of course, I can't even spell cap locks. And so we're going to start off with just making a nice fenced off area. I usually like to make it up. And then we'll just throw that on the floor. Usually like to make it so that the water bucket can just be in the very center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there. And then we'll go 1. Oh, I forgot I was on creative. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then out to here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. There we go. And then also, so then we're going to need a fence all the way around. And then we'll need a fence gate. And also what I usually do for lighting is I have some lamps, some nice lamps, which I do by making off the fence. I do two higher than the fence itself. And then I put glowstone, and then I put like at the very top, and then I go like this. Forgot to do that part. And then, well, actually, what I usually do is in each corner I have 2 fence gates. So 1, 2. And then there's the last one. Oops. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 2 of them off by 1. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would go right there. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have in each of the corners, the fence goes up by 1. This is, I'm going to get rid of the pumpkin and melon for now. These are going to, this design is the carrots, potato, and wheat. The potato, the melon, pumpkin, and we're also going to make a sugarcane farm, are all going to be automatic. And let's get a lily pad and put that nicely in the center. And then we're also going to need some item frames. We can get rid of that, and then we'll need some wheat, because on the edges here, you put in, there goes 2 item frames on either side that is facing out, and then just put whatever you're putting, whatever you have in that certain farm, you just put it in there. But for things that give more than one, for farms that are going to give more than 1 item, like, say, a cow farm or a chicken farm, 1 is leather, 1 is raw beef type of thing, then so glowstone, oh, come on. I can get rid of the item frames for now. And they need 3 spaces above them to grow. So 1, 2, this doesn't count as a block, so 3. Glowstone does not count as a whole block. And since it's turning tonight, this will be a perfect time to test this. You see how nothing is popping out? That's because it's lit up enough. And so then the next one, we're going to make, what I sometimes will do is I only put in 1 side, like you can only get in from 3 sides, and then I shouldn't have actually removed that. Oh, wrong item. And so then fence. Oh. Grass block. Oh, wrong thing. And so, like this, you can have it lead straight into your next farm. And for these, it's actually a bit different, the item frame thing. I made a mistake of not keeping it in my inventory. Lou. Item frames. Oh, I guess since this is 1.5 blocks. Then what you can do is, if you have, like, say you want your pumpkin farm next to your wheat farm, but then it's also, say you want your wheat farm in the middle of all of your farms, what you can do is you can just build these off of all the different sides and have your wheat farm in the very middle. And so then 1, 2, 3, 4 is right there. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can, like, put whatever you want in here. You can have, like, maybe, like, some animals or something, and then say, maybe, like, you can have some sheep, and then have a fence gate here and a fence gate there. And that'll be, like, a little sheep farm, or you can have, like, some trees or something. Okay, then, now we've just got to make the fence all the way around. What I usually do at the center between farms is I'll have, like, in the floor is, so then I'm gonna need some chests. In the 4 corners I put chests, then I have coal in them, or depending on what farms I'm in between. Like, say, like on one side I'll usually have, so then I'll need a crafting table. And then I'll also need some furnaces. I know the furnaces kind of take away from the whole farm look and stuff, but they've got to go somewhere. And so then I have, like, crafting tables on one side, depending on, like, as I said, depending on what farms I'm in between. Like, say if I put the potato farm here, and then the carrot farm over on this side, I'll have chests here, and then say, well, I'll actually have chests. I'll have to have chests on both sides because carrots don't get cooked, or you don't craft with them unless you're making a golden carrot, but you can't eat that, and so yeah. I know this may seem like a lot of item frames, and it may very well be too many, but I personally think this looks really nice. And then on the other side, there's a sign for what farm you're going to. I'm not actually gonna like put. Yeah, I guess I will. Actually, then I'll need some glowstone. And then right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. And that's right across here. 2, 3. And then I break that. And then I do this, and then I put that there. And then 1, 2, 3, and then there, and then right here. And it's very silly, but when you're flying and you land on crops, like, not like if you're like this and then you do that, but if you just shift down, you still like break the crops. And also what you can do with, if you have a lot of iron and stuff, you can use some hoppers and make it so that when, like, I'll also be doing a video on how to make like an automatic smelting thing. So if you have like a lot of iron and stuff, you can use that as well and make an automatic thing where, for the sugarcane at least, well, this wouldn't use the smelting part, but where it'll like use the sugarcane, it'll make it, and it'll go and like put it in a chest. And then also you can have a nice like overhang thing over here. And really, there's all sorts of different things that you can do using this. So I'm just going to use these two as examples. I'm not actually going to make the others. Even though this is a let's build thing, this is also me encouraging you guys to do this, to try and build stuff on your own. And then now for the animal thing. So we will still need item frames. We're gonna need their spawn eggs. So we'll need some chicken spawn eggs, cow, sheep, and pig. Yeah, that's all that we're gonna need. The sheep farms are also a bit different, so we're gonna start with that. what I like to do is for the sheep farms is they can eat underneath fences. So if you have a hopper, you can do this and get out of the way, sheep. And for each sheep, you can have an item frame that says what color they are. So then, say this is your white sheep farm, then you have a few of these things lined up in a row. And then you can also have, for the cow farm, you can go like this. Oops. Grass. You won't need, not going to need the hoppers anymore. So grass there. For the cow farms, what you can do is you have a nice room for them, like nice pen. And then what you can do is you can have like some of it, say maybe like one of the corners, you can have glass panes. Wait. Yeah, you can have glass panes. And the cows can't get through that. And so then if you go underneath, you can come here, and if you take a bucket, and then I'm just gonna game mode 0. If you jump and then do it, you'll get yourself a bucket of milk. And so then you can have like a nice big cow farm here, and a nice compact cow farm. And then you can have your nice gate over it. Wait. Oh yeah, but baby cows can fit through. So if you have any baby cows, you might want to have the option using some pistons to have it won't, like, one second. Using pistons, it won't really work because I'm in a super flat. You'll need some sticky pistons. And then some regular pistons. So then watch this. Now I'll just need a lever. Oh, that should also be a sticky piston. You will need to make the fence one more. But then, so if you don't want baby cows coming down here, if you just have sticky pistons, like so, then they won't be able to come down because it's completely covered up. And so then when you're back down here, you can have like piston over there. And then over here. And then a piston over here. Oh, not two. And so there. And then you'll just need to be able to apply these also a redstone signal. And so that'll be there, and that goes there. And so then that. And then if I come back out here, this is raised up. Now, you will also need to raise up the fence a bit. But so then that'll keep out, that'll make sure that cows don't get in. And then when you just want to retract it, flip, 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 flip. Oops. Okay, so that one comes from there, and that goes there. Oops. And so that is... Oh, and then also... Yeah, I know this is starting to be a tiny bit of a mess, but it's okay. Now, we have 2 farms left. No, 3 types of farms left. The cactus farm. And the cactus farm also has like an auto collection thing. So then you're also going to need a water bucket. And then so then if you have, for the cactus farm, water there, water here. Oh, wait, not water in the middle. Oh, this is supposed to be one shorter. Oh, oops, again. And then a hopper will go right here, and then you can auto collect. And then you can have some slabs. Any type of slab will be fine. If you just put it in the middle between 4 it'll make it so that when these cactus grow, they will break, go into the water stream, and be collected. And now the sugarcane farm. What'll happen is you have a line of sugarcane. Oh, oops, forgot the water. So then you've got your line of sugarcane on either side. This also works with like a hopper auto collection thing. So then you've got all your sugarcane everywhere, and what you can actually do with this farm is 1 bucket of water. You can go like this. And then if you go on every single side, 1 water bucket will be able to get you, so one sec, I'm just doing the math. So 7, 14, so 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So wait, so 14, 28, and then 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. It'll almost get 1 bucket of water can almost get you will take about, for every 1 bucket of water you get you get pretty much a stack of sugarcane. And so then once it starts to grow, you get a piston, a normal piston. I'm just gonna need to do this. And then what you can do is using like a hopper timer thing is, well, either a hopper timer thing or a bud switch. What you can do is when the sugarcane grows, the piston will go. The piston is going. I'm gonna need a lever. So my sugarcane just grew a bit, my sugarcane grew a block. So then I'm gonna go like this. Mind you, that is not supposed to happen. Oh, I forgot. You need to have a fence in a line down the center, because that keeps it from the sugarcane going going all the way to the other side and stuff. And then piston there, lever there, and then the sugarcane goes down to the end here, and then you can have a hopper waiting. So that's that farm. And then the pumpkin farm is different. The pumpkin and melon farm. You're going to need water buckets. You're going to need well, of course, I'm just going to use pumpkin seeds for now. And so then fence. I'll just take dirt, a hoe, and some pistons. I'm just going to set up like a mini thing for this, and then that'll be the end of the episode. I'll just put the bucket of water there. So then for this type of farm, what happens is along there, you have whatever you're going to grow. These farms are better if it's 5 wide, like the actual planting part, and then however long you want it. Because what's going to happen is along one side, on the outer blocks, you'll have your seeds, like your pumpkin and your melon seeds, and then no wait, my mistake, it's only 4. Oh wait, I was right the first time. Today is really not my day. I was wrong about what goes down the center. And then, so then down the center is a line of water. And then what's going to happen is then you're gonna have then there'll be pistons under here. Oh, sticky pistons, my mistake. And then you'll have your dirt blocks above it. Let me just let me just replant these. Because then what's going to happen is every time you want whatever it is, you step on like a pressure plate or flip a lever or whatever. And so then this is going to, this is going to pop up. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be sticky pistons here. And then, come on, and then one there. There and there. So then what's going to happen is this one is going to have the dirt block. I'm going to need a lever. Oh yeah, I can't place that there. That goes like that. And then that goes like that. The same time, but all of that's going to happen. So this is going to come up, and that's going to push down, and that's going to push sideways, and so that the block ends up there. So that, say, the melon or the pumpkin or whatever you get from it will end up there. And then it'll be... Oh, wait, actually... Need glowstone, my mistake. You have to do this with glowstone, or like another half block, or like a half slab. No, not a half slab, a half block. It's like glowstone will work. And yeah, glowstone is probably the best idea. So wait, I'm just gonna demonstrate this. And then this will, when it grows, that'll go like that. Like that. And like that. But all like much faster, and then down, and then the pumpkin goes along the line. And that's it for this episode. See you guys next time on Let's Build.